Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Meglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
So it's away we go then. Oh, it's a promising build-up this, plenty of really nice passing. Defending here is really tight.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's in a great position here. Big chance! It's in! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
After 7 minutes is number 7.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. That has been knocked clear. And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Lion City Sailors are looking to go forward now. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's a cute ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Can he get on the end of this? Cross needs to be good. And he's taking no chances there. And he's heaved it away. That has been slung wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Could try cutting inside here. And that's played. Decent chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Half an hour played now. Threads one in. No, he's not getting past him there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, super ball! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
It's a goal kick. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Great vision. Spread it left. Now, can they get him away? Spread neatly. Now that's well seen too. He's looking wide. Can he get it through? Shapes to shoot!
There will be 1 minute added time.
No way through. Tries to pass it through. And he's certainly onside here. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And there's the header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Plays a sharp little ball here. Fires it in low. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Out to the right. He's picked his way through. Crosses it in. It's out for a goal kick. Nicely shaped ball. Ah, that's a fine interception. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Looking to play him in. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Lion City Sailors are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
For this match was
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
28,997.
He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And he's picked it up out wide. Nicely weighted ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Look, we can't say that's a surprise, Peter. He knew what the consequences were. He really did.
He shifted it to the flank. Strong running down that left flank. He is through here. Chance to shoot. They want to be quick to recover this. Cleared without complication. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lion City Sailors can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Substitution on the field. Number 90, number 94, number 67. Coming on the field, number 98, number 7, number 18.
And he's managed to get free. Tries to play it through. He's found a way through. Danger averted for now. And they've got a throw. So there's going to be another change here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Another throw-in. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Lion City Sailors surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Ball is over the line.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's made its way. Can he finish? It's a goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. That was a given. It always was.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Lion City Sailors could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Has been indicated.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Oh, that's well done, really robust. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, that's fabulous. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really
today's
get the
match.
juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
So we're up and running. He is through here. Driving through the mid. Shot a goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's having a go! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Spread it left, and he was quick to react. And the counter is on. Tries to play it through. Has a look and plays it forward. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
And he's managed to get free.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. That's headed upfield. First quarter of an hour gone. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. That's a cute ball. That's really well cleared. And we have our very first corner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Quality ball. Turns back here, probably the best option. Delivers the ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Yeah, he's felt him there. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Deftly away. Cross into the box. He's got full. And he's done it! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Number 9.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Just eases him off the ball. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. That has ended up in no man's land. Half-time getting close now. He's being urged to shoot. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's got the chance for a shot! Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And no surprise, that's a booking. He's gone for the shot. They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, crack it. Takes a shot! Oh, it's hit the post. A really close shave and the last action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Please report to the staff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Knocks it into space. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's on it. Can he get away? Shoots! He scored! And this is getting better and better. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
That has been cut short.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
That's an imaginative pass. Tries to get it clear. He's found a way past. He's going for goal! Oh, how good is he! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Back to within one! Interesting! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he's forced to go back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's a sharp little ball here.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Substitution.
Played out wide. Flings in across. Defending of the desperate variety. Now, he's had a shot! And he's there to belt it away. So, what can they make of this? Driving on and making good progress. Looking to play him in. And the ball is out of play. But there's going to be another change here.
Substitutions taking place.
Out towards the flank. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Can he get on the end of this? He has found the way through. He slings it in. It's a mighty effort. It's bounced back off the post. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, beautifully shaped ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. Well, there may be some scope for
Substitution in
debate over
progress.
the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Decent hit from there. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Great defending, strong and determined.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he's let fly. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Knocks
Added
it out
minutes
wide.
has been indicated.
Stood up well to him there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
If they're good enough to keep the ball at this stage, it should see them through.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was intense. An enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium. And I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
And we come to you
So
now
just
with
time
a
for me
quick
to say
request
thanks to
for
Jim
support
for his
our
wisdom
charity fund,
and to wish you
Champion
all a
Football.
very good evening.